since Josh Allen has been the quarterback of the Buffalo Bills, he's been sensational. He has elevated himself to be a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. And so far this season, he is an early NFL MVP candidate. He got 14 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 1,651 passing yards. He's completed 67% of his passes in the early part of this season. So he's been sensational. He is a franchise quarterback who you can win a Super Bowl with. He's been sensational in the first 5 games of the season. Now, offensively, for the Buffalo Bills, their best receiver is Stephon Diggs. For the season, Stephon Diggs, he got 39 receptions, 508 receiving yards, 5 touchdowns. And I believe that connection with Josh Allen is one of the best that we have in the NFL. They up there with Stafford and Kupp, Rodgers and Adams when they played together. So Allen and Diggs are up there with some of the best quarterback wide receiver combinations in the NFL. Now, offensively for the Bills, they got Gabe Davis, they got Stephon Diggs, McKenzie, Dawson Knox, who's going to be important in their passing game in this matchup. They got running back Devin Singletary. He's not an elite back, but you can move the chains with Devin Singletary. So this Bills offense is elite, and they have one of the best offenses in the NFL. Now let's transition to the Chiefs. They got Patrick Mahomes, and we all know how great Patrick Mahomes is. Won NFL MVP in his first season as being a starter. And offensively, even though they lost Tyreek Hill, this offense is still playing at a high level. Offensively, they are 7th in total yards per game. They're 4th in passing yards per game, but they're 1st in total points per game. They average 31.8 points per game. So this is an elite offense. If I'm a betting man, I'm betting the over in this game. This is going to be a high-scoring affair. Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes are both more than capable of scoring 30-plus points. I was impressed with the Kansas City Chiefs in the matchup against the Buccaneers in Week 4 because they ran the football with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I thought they did a great job involving Helaire in that game. But against the Raiders in Week 5, that rushing attack wasn't really effective because the Chiefs were down on the scoreboard. They only had 103 rushing yards for the game. So I want to see which of these quarterbacks remains patient and actually goes to the running game. That's what's going to be important for me to see. Will Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes depend on their running game to manufacture points? Because I believe that the defense for both teams, they're going to be trying to put together a game plan to slow down these opposing offenses. And they're not going to be successful because we know how elite Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes is. But I want to see which running back can have the better game. Will it be Singletary or will it be Clyde Edwards-Helaire? 2 great coaches going up against each other. Andy Reid is a legendary head coach, one of the best coaches in NFL history. Sean McDermott, he's done an outstanding job for the Buffalo Bills since he's been their head coach. But I believe this is a matchup that the Bills need more than the Chiefs. Because in order for the Bills to reach their goals, at some point you're going to have to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. It's inevitable for the Bills to get where they want to go to without beating Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. It's going to happen. So I believe this is a must-win for the Bills more so than it is for the Chiefs. Chiefs, with Patrick Mahomes as their quarterback in his first season, Mahomes, 50 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, over 5,000 passing yards, 1 NFL MVP. In his second season, he led the Chiefs to their Super Bowl appearance against the San Francisco 49ers. And then in his third season, he led the Chiefs back to the Super Bowl, where they did lose to the Buccaneers, but they've been to 4 AFC Championship games consecutive. They've been to the Super Bowl twice under Patrick Mahomes. We know the Chiefs are a football team that is proven